Good morning. Come and sit with me this morning as we spend time together in this beautiful scene. The sun is just beginning to rise and the birds are forming their morning chorus. Come, let's sit a while. This happens to be one of my most favorite places in the whole world. And so let's just be still and take in this beauty. What can you hear? The sound of birds, but maybe in the distance you can hear the rushing of the Tugela River. And maybe the distant call of baboons as they wake from their evening sleep and trundle about looking for things to eat. What do you find most beautiful in this photograph? This is the world that God has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And as you sit here with me, let us give thanks to God for this world that He has made. And now reach down and just touch the grass. What does it feel like as it slides between your fingers? And perhaps pick up a few pebbles and hold them in your hand, and they cool from the night. But soon they will be warmed by the rising sun. Notice the burnt-out tree just to the right, caught in a fire. And see the path below as it wanders its way through the grass back towards the camp. Cast your eyes up toward the high ground. What do you notice? Perhaps you see some large birds of prey flying through the valleys. Allow this sight to expand your heart and fill your mind with the beauty of God's creation and you as a part of it. What can you smell? Smell of green grass. The smell of wet grass. As you sit here this morning, what is it that you give thanks to God for today? In your imagination, decide where you would like to walk to in this photograph. Perhaps down to the river, or perhaps up to the top of that high land in the foreground. That piece of land where the sun is shining quite brightly. There is a mountain there, and it's called the Policeman's Helmet because it looks remarkably like a policeman's helmet. Perhaps you'd like to climb there. Or perhaps you would like to walk up the river valley into the gorge. And so for a moment in your imagination, take a walk. Feel your feet on the path. Notice the scenery as it changes as you move in the direction you want to go. Feel the swish of grass on your legs. And the birds as they fly up from the ground and from the trees around you. And when you get to where you're going, sit down and rest. And enjoy the space of being with God in the midst of His creation. And perhaps for a moment imagine that Jesus is there with you, by the river, on the high ground, in the gorge. What is it that you would share with Him as you look into His most beautifully created world? And what does He say to you as you sit beside Him? And I'll leave you there to listen to the Lord of Life.